Hey everybody! It looks like we're live. So, today we're going to be playing some more MapleStory, which is fun. We're just going to be doing some more Legion grinding, super casual. I'll get my stream manager set up here, and we're good to go. So, over the last week, I had some lovely computer issues, which is super fun. Um, we had a... Oh. Well, unfortunately, I'm experiencing one now. Let me see if I can get this to... Hmm. Give me just one moment. It's always something. There we go. Alright. So yeah, yesterday I experienced some lovely PC issues where my SSD just randomly died. That that sucked a lot. It's got a warranty, which is great, but I'd much rather not do that. Anyway, we're going to continue doing our theme dungeon here so that we can level up pretty quick, and then we're just gonna do some guide content and grind. Turn this down, it's a little loud. Oh, right. I should probably be reading this. Why did you punish them? It's only natural for kids to admire heroes. When I was their age, I used to. We do not spend time dreaming about humans. I could not have known the children would have been so insistent. They must have been rehearsing in secret. They must have gone somewhere dangerous to stay away from you, like the forest. If something bad were to have happened to the children, I can't. Calm down. We need to remain poised. I owe you an apology. We completely misunderstood your intentions here. I hope you will continue to help us find the children. I need to think about how to find the missing students. Give me some time, please. Boy, that was an exciting quest, wasn't it? Listening to two people talk. Do you know Arwen or Rowan from Elenia? They are former Elenil Fairy Academy graduates. They might know of some places we teachers do not. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, let's go talk to them. These two are cool. They're some of the oldest NPCs in the game, as far as I'm aware. What do you want? I'm busy. I see. You tell her what's going on? Oh, missing students? That sounds dangerous. Elenil isn't the safest place to go missing. Elenil is a big place, and the magic in the area can make it tricky to search. Perhaps you should talk to Rowan about this. Alright, let's go talk to Rowan. Pretty much sure... Oh, yes, that's right. She's directly below. So we tell her what's going on. Oh, geez, let me think for a moment. I bet Arwen told you, but finding anything in the forest can be a real pain. But maybe your human technology will help us see past some of the magic. We should talk to Betty. She's a real smarty pants. I bet Dr. Betty will know what to do. Talk to Betty in Elenia. Alright? Or Elena, I guess. These two having so similar names really throws me off. You know what? While it is still the beginning of this stream, let me do a little bit of self-promotion, where I can, of course, and link this to a couple of people. Let's see. Here we go. If you don't know, Pirate Software has got a lovely Discord with lots and lots of resources, and one of those channels is a self-promotion channel. That and some friends as well. Cool. I have studied the magical forests around the academy for a great deal. It's difficult to navigate, but I've created a tool that can help you at least identify which direction sounds are coming from. I'm not sure how helpful it will be, but it's better than nothing. Now I've got to go before my lab explodes. Okay. It's quite the escalation there. Look how beautiful this area is. They really knocked it out of the park with the graphics in this particular area. I think the whole game is super beautiful, but... Oh, whoops. Yeah. You have that on a hotkey, right? Yes. That's just taking up a bit too much screen space. And actually, let me get rid of this as well. Oh, I leveled up, didn't I? Let's assign these before I forget. And skill points as well. I'll just drop them all into here. There we go. Oh, let's see. I probably need to feed old Snailbert over here. Let's see. That is not what I want. Okay. Welcome back. Did the girls help you? You showed them Dr. Betty's device. Are you suggesting we befoul our forest with this filthy, foul item from the corrupted human civilization? Never. There's no other option at this point. Faculty head, Hallion. Rowan's right. We have to help those children. I cannot say that I'm fond of the idea, but we have no other options. Fine. But this is on your wings if it pollutes our forest. Everyone, please stay quiet for a minute. I'm going to turn it on. Wow, I can hear the whole forest. What's wrong with this thing? Why is it only recording useless noises? Shh, be quiet. That voice! It's coming from out back. Be patient, children. I will save you right now. We should help. Everyone, please wait. I fear many of the students have charged into the fields despite my warnings. My pupils can be a tad overzealous. Yeah, you can say that again. Do humans have mandrakes? Is that what it is? Whatever. We typically harvest them from the mandrake field behind our academy for numerous not sure how to pronounce that. They're useful, but they can be a little unruly, especially when the students go traipsing about their territory. You will not be able to find them with traditional methods. The enchantments around the academy are quite powerful. Go out and take Cootie with you. Please find the students. Alright, so let's do that. This directional sonar will help us find those children. With my vast cultural knowledge and amazing intellect, and your whatever it is you bring to the table, we should find those students no problem. Anyway, fellow detective. Or away. Let's see. Oh, come now. Ah! That's good enough. I'll set up the listening device. Alright, so take care of the monsters nearby. So we're gonna have to wipe out 100 of these guys. Let's first do this. And then do this. There we go. So, grab that. I think is our only buff at the moment. Man, I really hope the movement that Lynn gets later on is better, because this kind of sucks. At least her summon is pretty cool. I don't know how useful it actually is, but at least it is somewhat useful. About halfway there. There we go. Let's go grab some of this miscellaneous stuff. It's always nice to have some pocket change when you're walking around. My eyes are all stingy. I hear the poor fairies crying. It's a travesty. Those superior beings should never be unhappy. There's a really good movie about never being unhappy. You should go watch it. I'll create a magic portal. Get ready. Take this portal next to me. Careful though, the monsters may ambush you. Or those darling little fairies. Alright, cool. So we're gonna go here. And save Todd. Pretty easy stuff. I discovered something while you were rescuing Tosh. These little mandrakes didn't escape on their own. It was foul play. It's a mystery. We need to save those students. Are you ready to get moving? Yep. Alright. On to the next one. My eyes don't sting as much here, thank goodness. Give me a second while I boot up the directional sonar. Let's see. Take care of these monsters while I use the directional... Yep. Okay. It's able to jump? Okay. Yeah, having come from the newly renewed Mercedes class, yeah, the movement here doesn't feel nearly as good. Although, I do need to complete all of these classes anyway, so I just have to deal with it. Oops. Yeah, I'm hot. There we go. Alright, cool. Wow, you're quite a fighter. Excellent. I got the direction and the distance. I heard 2 children this time. Alright, so it's gonna open another portal. Just take the portal, I'll be waiting here. Careful with those fairies. Yep, we're gonna go through the portal. Help us. Cool. You saved us! Ooh, a mysterious shadow monster. I'm scared. We were only rehearsing our play. Don't worry, Woony. Everything will be okay. Someone will come and save us, I think. What's this? Little lady fairies in the land of the Mole King? What brave little morsels you must be. Please, let us go. I don't want to be mole chow. Oh, I won't eat you. I'll keep you around to be my brides, and when you're old enough, obviously, we moles have a very strong sense of chivalry. What? Gross. I am sorry if I have offended you, m'lady, but I'm not spending my days under the dark, dank earth. Once I've liberated all these mandrakes from your oppressive fairy regime, I'll be the ruler up here, and you'll come to love me as long as you... as long as that's okay with you. Okay, somebody has to save us. There we go. I definitely heard 2 more children. I know what fairies sound like, trust me. Ready to go. Yep. Okay. We are nearly done with this area. I think it's almost done. There you are. Sounds are coming from nearby. My detective skills are telling me that whoever ruined the Mandrake field is also kidnapping students. Oh, whoops. I gotta go grab the other quest. Alright, so this is the final stretch. I'll wait here and do some studies while you do the easy work. Alright, so let's go take on, technically speaking, the first boss of the game. Not much of a challenge, though, if I say so. Alright, so we've saved the kids, hooray. Not bad. You really thought, like, jeez. You really thought like a fairy out there. Let's return to the headmistress. Great. All the kids must be back now, right? Alright. So now they're all going to be celebrating. And it looks like he's going to show some humility. No, I'm the one at fault. I should have encouraged your pointless little plays. Forgive me. Yeah, okay. Look at the displayed emotions between them. No human could ever hope to match this. Cootie, you are a weirdo. I am rather impressed by your empathy and lack of savagery. You have been great help. And you, Cootie, the really small, such an understanding of fairy culture is uncommon, even amongst our own people, and I would like to offer you a position here at the Academy. I can work here? Headmistress, you would bring a human into our halls? Our boycott of the humans has crippled us. Why, if not for their help, our children would have been lost. It is time for a change. The Black Mage sent all of Maple World into a terror long ago. Now certain factions would bring us back. We fairies cannot stand by idly. We must open our hearts and minds. Ugh, whatever you say. This is so cool. I'm glad you came out here to see me to do all this. So all the kids can rehearse their play again. They've already begun work on different script. They have been greatly touched by this incident. Watch out, evil Mole King, for buffs and mesos. I am Lynn. In the name of hot sandwiches, I will punish you. Hey, no fair. I was going to play her. No, that's my role. The title of the play is Cry Baby Wonderland's Magnificent Transformation. Really rolls off the tongue there. That sounds like a play I'd love to see. Alright, now we finally just get to turn this in and get our sweet, sweet stuff. Oops, come on. Alright, so... now I've got some really basic equips that should do for the time being. Can I equip that? Yeah. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, that should be good for now. Alright, now we can get into just basic guide content. So we are, what, 46 at the moment? Yes. So we're just gonna go do, well, we're gonna see if we can take these guys on. It's not impossible, but it's not fantastic either. I'm gonna try this for a bit and see how it goes. So we're gonna pop one of these. Oops. Well, that's annoying. Not having 100% rockback resistance. I'm not sure how much XP I was getting from the mobs over the other area. Oh boy, I get my daily gift. Actually, that is a really good gift to get today, because we're going to be doing some grinding, so let's equip that. And let's do that. There we go. And we're going to do this as well. Yes. Let's see. So, look at that. Upon using a magic attack. Interesting. I didn't know that. Huh. I guess I'll just put 2 in each. There we go. Let's see if that works. I didn't even notice. I don't think the MP gain from that is high enough. Oh, my baby, my precious baby cat has come to join us. Kamaji, come over here. Come over here so you can say hello. Oh, and we get a rune. Okay, cool. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's that one. Yeah, so that's weird. When did they change this? Normally, this rune would just make you really big, but now you get to pick? Not sure about that. Actually, this makes this super trivial. Let's see, where's that portal? There it is. Oh, perfect. We got our first elite, too. On this character, anyway. Oh, yes, I have finally devised a streaming schedule for this channel. And I guess I'll post it later tonight after the stream, but basically I'm going to be doing this at least 4 times a week. So it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 8 to 10. And then Sundays from 6 to 10. So it's right around... Yeah, it's 4 times a week right now. I may throw a Saturday stream in there as well, depending on what I'm doing. But I don't really want to commit to that many days, only because I do like a 9 to 5 normally. So I have to like balance everything else out. It's a little difficult sometimes. Wow. I really hope movement gets better in 3rd job. Because, like, she's one of the newer classes, right? Well, relatively speaking, I guess. If you look at, you know, the Explorer classes being, like, 20 years old. Let's see. Oh, look, it's my precious baby cat. Oh, hello, Kamaji. Hello, honey. Are you gonna be bad, huh? He knocked over my, studio light, and he knocked over my green screen one time, so that's super fun. But I still love him anyway. No, he's just gonna hang out on the desk with me. Here, let me move my glasses so you can have more place to rest. We have this super cozy cat bed for them that I've got up here on my desk, and he just chooses to lay on the desk. Which is fine, he can do what he wants, but still. Actually, I'm gonna go see if the Land of the Wild Boar, because I think we might be getting a EXP. No, there's still more. Okay. I thought there might have been some kind of penalty for us not being within 9 levels, I think it is. But these guys are still more regardless, so I'll just keep going here. Until... when's the first tier after this? It's 60. Okay. So that's what, their job, I think? Or, I thought their job was 70. Let's see. This shouldn't take too terribly long. I guess we've already been here for a few minutes, but... I really like the new Mercedes class specifically for the movement. It's all very similar to Lynn here, but it's farther, faster, feels better. This is like the old flash jump, or at least that's what it kind of feels like anyway. Back for hermits, back in the day. Alright. Oh, I guess it's 50? No, it's not. What? Sure, that'll do. I wish she had a bit more variety for her attacks. We've got this, but it's not as good. Just doesn't do enough damage. And it's supposed to be like a mobbing skill, which you would think that you know, it wouldn't be as good as getting against single target like bosses, but no, it's just not that good. Also, strangely, it works on charges. I don't know that I've seen that for any other skill of that variety. I guess we'll find out what she's all about later on. Actually, I need to do the one thing that I'm actually grinding for, and that is to check Legion. So I need to claim my coins. Wait, did I not? Oh, right. Yes, okay. Is she high enough level? No, I imagine 70 is probably the bare minimum, right? Okay. Well, at least I'm not at my maximum. Oh yeah, I definitely want to go get the buff for that. The event buff. I think I need to talk to... I find it very, very strange that they're doing a Daft Punk collaboration in this game, especially considering it didn't start as a Daft Punk collaboration, and then halfway through the event, it suddenly was. Oh wait, can we not? I thought you had to talk to these guys in order to get the buff. Maybe not. Let's see. Should be in 1 minute, because usually it's like every 30 minutes or so. There we go. 30 minutes, XP obtained, Stacks with increasing XP. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna go back here. Probably gonna spend some time at Copper Drakes after this. Only 10 more levels to go. And our handy-dandy little buff there will make things go even quicker. I was considering adding music to the stream. Not sure about the legality of all of that, you know, copyright and things of that nature. I tell you what, though, the music in this game is actually pretty good. This track is okay, I suppose, but there are some other ones that are absolute classics. And in fact, they even got a symphony orchestra to do real concerts of MapleStory music, which is crazy because it was, you know, just one guy who put it together originally in, you know, in MIDI format. And now they're playing it in concert halls. That's pretty wild, I think. This map is okay for grinding. I much prefer the bog standard, like, flat map with 2 platforms, and then maybe, like, a safe one in the middle. That is a lot more common later on in the game. These maps are actually... Well, no, I shouldn't say they're quite old. Because after the Big Bang, they did so much changing up of all of the maps. It basically made the game unrecognizable for me. Like, I had trouble getting around it first. After the whole Big Bang thing. Especially with the change to the 6 paths crossway and everything else. That was kind of a weird time. And that was back when I wasn't really into games nearly as much as I am now, and so... I just decided to come back one day, and the game was radically different. So that was fun. Alright, let's get rid of this. Yeah, there we go. Gotta make sure I get his drops. Yeah, the pets are not super smart, which is kind of annoying. I really wish that they would maybe put a little bit more into the way that they are doing the, like, how they handle stairs and things like that. Because the pets will oftentimes stay on a lower platform. Which might explain why in much later content you'll find that they're, like, the stairs and things like that, these objects don't really exist in a lot of the later maps. Likely for that reason. Like, almost none of the Timeless River maps have that. I'm probably going to end up actually getting just a regular pet on this character. Only because this guy is going to run out in time. And probably not enough time for us to get up to 200. Let's see, we've earned a little bit of cash so far. Right around 2 mil. Good enough for just buying random things around. But I mostly just need her for the Legion stuff. I'm not sure who I'm going to do next. I was looking at some guides online on, you know, like optimal Legion order. And I was just going to do that loosely because I was just going to do all of them on stream. Eventually, of course. I played in the late game content for around version 55 quite a bit. But when it comes to like super late game content for the current version, I haven't really gotten all that far. I haven't even done Chaos Root Abyss, so hopefully once I finish up my Legion, or maybe I could use Twitch as a platform to find somebody that would be able to help me do some of the later content so I can actually get proper Fafnir on some of my higher level characters, or get to the point where I could even do it myself. That'd be nice. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of... There we go. At least the AoE is pretty good. This first skill is decent at mobbing. Although it is a little weird. Should I do Bounty Hunter? I feel like that's... I don't like the Bounty Hunter portals. I'm just going to ignore it. Damn, I wish those gave just a little bit more XP. I've already got an errand. I can't remember if my errand was at 200, though. To give more. Well, maybe I should. Let's go see. Let's go see what's up. Another command quickly before time runs out. Okay. So...
Ooh, that must be the spirit guide. No idea what his name is, though.
Well, maybe I can give you a hint. It starts with a P, but it's not Pan,
Obviously.
and it's not paper. It's not popcorn. It's not passion fruit.
Payon. I'll call you Payon.
Peon? Like a peasant?
Not peon, Payon. From the myths about the god's doctor. Someone to care for the forest. How do you like it?
I like it.
Payon? Is everything okay?
How long?
I don't understand.
How long do you think you can jerk me around like this? Is this what it means to have a name? Is this what it costs? I'm sick of it.
Hey, whoa, Peon! Why are you being so mean?
It's okay, Pan.
Oh, Pan, it's your fate to love that child, you know. Whether you want to or not. No matter what they do, you're always there for them. And you never even think to ask why.
You remember everything, don't you? Even the things we've all forgotten.
Payon! Listen, you know me better than I do. I'm still trying to piece together who I am. Who I was. But I know enough to say, I'm sorry. I wasn't always a good person. All I can say for myself is that I'm not that person anymore. And I know this is asking a lot. But if you can accept me as the person I am now...
No. Go away.
Payon, the Forest Master is in danger! Please, for her sake, just until we know she's safe. I can't do this without you.
Do what exactly?
I need to awaken as the Forest Child. And for that, well, you know, I need you.
Lead the way.
Thank you so much. You won't regret it. I'm glad you're awake. But why do you keep getting smaller?
You want to name me after the god of healing? That's laying it on a bit thick, don't you think?
No, not at all. It suits you.
But you are the healer, not me.
I heal people on the outside. What you do for the heart.
She's right, you know.
Not the name I'd give a wandering wolf, but I'll take it.
If it weren't for all of you, I'd still be a blacksmith's daughter.
No, no. You're the one who made the light shine. You woke us all up.
Aw, you're too kind, Pan. And Payon, keep protecting the tree, so we can keep on living new lives together. I don't know what path I'll take, or where it's going to lead, but you'll all be on it. Someday, I'll get to meet you and make friends with you all over again. And I wouldn't trade that for anything.
Neither would I.
They say the Forest Master's antlers are worth a fortune. If you grind them up into powder, they make amazing elixirs.
Not just amazing, godly. No wonder she's hiding so deep in the woods.
Aha! Yes. Thank you, Forest Master. You just made me the richest merchant in the realm. And you, our business is over.
Lynn! Please, don't.
Shut up! Animals aren't even supposed to talk.
Lynn, are you okay?
Lynn?
Well, fuck me. I'm not sure for how long that's been, actually. I must have accidentally hit it. Hopefully not very long. Well, thank you for telling me. Yeah, likely. My mute button is actually right above the up arrow key, so maybe I shouldn't have it there. That's probably a bit too easy to press. I could probably put it on like F13 or something like that. I thought maybe having it in a closer area would make it easier. Also, it doesn't necessarily matter that it's there for any other game except MapleStory, since everything is on key controls. Yeah, we are gonna fly through these levels on Copper Drakes. Grab that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna change that hotkey now. Also, welcome. Hi. How are you two doing? Doctor Who? What series are you watching? Oh, okay, gotcha. You know, I should probably read out the messages. I should probably get used to doing that. Seems like everybody else does. It makes it for a better bot, I suppose. Unless, you know, actually, I should probably have it so that I can have the text chat up on screen. That would probably make for better VODs on YouTube as well. We're also watching it in chronological order with Torchwood. Oh, what's Torchwood? I've never heard of that before. It's very good, very intense in comparison. What is it, another sci-fi series, or is Torchwood just like another series of Doctor Who? Ah, yeah, an elite. Oh, actually, it looks like... Oh, well, that didn't last very long. Yeah, our range certainly did. Spin-off from Doctor Who, follows Captain Jack in the group. Oh, gotcha, okay. When did that come out? I haven't even heard of that. Takes place after Cybermen versus Dalek and Invasion of Earth. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, let's go see what's up with this one. When do I get this time? Oh, no. Oh, I hate this one. Alright, so... Let's see. Ah, come on. There we go. So, do I need to kill these guys too? Okay. Ugh, sometimes these minigames are a pain in the ass. Actually, this would be a good time to talk about, I finally come up with a schedule. So, I'll be streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. And then Sundays from 6 to 10. I likely will end up streaming more than that, but that's going to be like the base schedule, like what people can generally count on. Oh, looks like I'm going to have to CC. Oh. Where did they? Oh, I see. There's just a little bit desync there at the top of the... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, sometimes I really don't like doing those, like the bounty hunter stuff and the other portals. They're really good XP, but you stand to lose your spot. So a lot of times I just don't do them. Alright, let's close that. Also, the bounty hunter portals, sometimes the minigames suck like that. Some of them are okay. So, hey Rowan, when are you gonna start streaming again? Hmm? And for that matter, when is Lithuan going to start streaming? Eventually. Oh, yeah, okay. Probably after we unpack more. That makes sense. Man, I remember when we moved, we we were living out of boxes for like a couple of months because we just didn't have the energy to unpack everything all at once. It was it was a lot. I mean, honestly, your situation, my situation was not exactly the same, but remarkably similar. So yeah, no, I totally get what you're going through right now. It's emotionally taxing, and unpacking is just as, or it can be just as taxing. So, I mean, I totally get it. Our apartment was a wreck for a very long time. But things get better over time, thankfully. Doing I made that memorial staff for you, blah, blah, blah. No worries if you don't remember it. Okay. Thanks, Pan. What was the point of that? I played this game for a very long time, and I have not seen a level up where you just have one of your companions come up and be like, hey, remember that thing? What the hell was that? Did I get upgraded or something? When I leveled up? Is that a thing? Am I not using the right one? I guess not. Oops. Yeah, I guess I did take the one that I was holding instead of the one that was in my inventory when I did that. Oops. Go away. Come on. There we go. By the way, Cozy Game, you should check it out. It's free. Palia. Oh, what's that? I love cozy games. Actually, I should play some cozy games on stream, because there's a few that I am super, super into. Oh, shoot, I should play A Short Hike. That is an amazing game that everybody needs to know about. I am absolutely in love with that game. Let's see. I need to re-up. I thought these were just toggle skills. I guess not. Because, like, they seem to just disappear at random times. Think cozy, no-stress survival MMO with plots and buildings and such. It's an MMO. Well, that's curious. And it's free to play? Okay, alright. Yeah, I'll check it out. I imagine it's got a pretty cute art style. Fully fleshed out story. Okay, cool. Yeah, I will. Yeah, the cozy game category is absolutely exploding. There are several titles that I'm pretty excited to play. And a few that I think have come out very recently. Romanceable NPCs. Okay, alright, I'm into that. Actually, one game that I really want to play, because my biggest inspiration for even doing this in the first place was Thor from Pirate Software. And he's got his game Heartbound, which I don't know anything about it, so it might be fun to play that on stream and do it, you know, completely blind, like no idea what's going on. You can join me and Lithlin and use one of our friend codes. Actually, I'd love to. Please do send me over that friend code. The more, the better. For real. Yeah, that fight is a lot more fun when you're super high level and you're just dealing chunks and chunks of damage out of that. Alright. Oops. There we go. Did I? I did not. Oops. There we go. I should probably explain what I'm doing right now. So, MapleStory has got many, many, many classes to play as. I don't know how many, actually. It's like 30 or something like that, if I had to take a guess. Anyway, there's a whole system called Legion, where the more characters that you have at a higher level, let's say 200, they each provide stats for other characters, and you can provide skills from one character to another. So it is a huge part of the progression in this game to try every class and play every class at least up to level 200 so that you can get almost the highest level link skill, which is what they're called. It's skills that you can bring over to different classes. So it very much encourages grinding, so you're basically playing every class in the game. Most people, though, just have one main, or like what they call a bossing mule. A character or class that is particularly good at single target damage, and then they have other mules that are particularly good at AoE damage for farming certain items. Certain characters are better at farming other things. Like, for instance, Kanas are insane at like grinding for Meso, especially in these servers, since everything is paid for by Meso outside of just a very, very, very few things that you can actually pay with real money. It's kind of an interesting. It's pretty interesting for Nexon, because they're so, you know, bought in on this free-to-play model that in the original servers, they were, everything is pay to win. You're able to almost directly buy power in the form of cubes that you can reset item stats with. But, of course, there goes a gambling mechanic, which the Koreans love their gambling mechanics when it comes to their MMOs. Do I have a problem? Maybe. Have I been playing this game for 20 years? Maybe. Do I still not like it? The practices? Probably. Yeah. But it is the way it is. Oh boy, another rune. Oops. Shit. I hate that this character... Whoops. Really good at this game. I hate that this character doesn't have the knockback resistance already, like others do. Oh, here, I should probably drop some random crap and pick this up. If it's any better than what I've got. It is! Okay, so... I need to... let's see. I can't say much. I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV when it came out as A Realm Reborn. Yeah, I actually missed out on Final Fantasy back then. I started playing shortly before Stormblood came out. And then, I don't know. I kind of rushed through the story far too quickly so that I could be able to play with my friends at the end. And then they kind of all quit at the same time. It wasn't really great. So I stopped for a very long time. And then I decided that I was going to come back, and I realized, oh no, I don't remember any of the story, and I actually want to enjoy the story of the game, being a Final Fantasy game. So, restarted, now I'm in Shadowbringers, and I was going to play it on stream after Lithuan had recommended it to me, but my SSD took a shit, and here we are. I finally made some space and re-downloaded the game onto another drive that I happen to have, which isn't nearly as fast, but I will do with what I have for the moment. That SSD did have a 5-year warranty, so I did send it in for RMA, but I just don't have it right now. Yes! Yes! I was a dialogue skipper, and shame on me. Back then. Now, on my current character, I not at all. I read absolutely everything. I've done most of the side content. I did it really slow, and I enjoyed the story a lot. And now getting into Shadowbringers, it is a very different expansion, and I can see why so many people liked it, because it's just shaking up so many things. Maybe not necessarily the gameplay, but like the story beats are so different. Like, the way it looks is different, the way it sounds is different, the structure of the story is... It's very similar to Final Fantasy XVI, but that doesn't mean it isn't good. I actually really liked Final Fantasy XVI. Oh yes, Shadowbringers will change the way you see the world. I can't wait, to be honest. I know I'm very behind, but I'm definitely looking forward to actually getting into that. One of the things that originally kind of deterred me from playing was actually the dungeon system. So I love to play DPS classes whenever I'm playing MMOs. It's just my thing, right? And having a single queue DPS is like an eternity to wait for a dungeon. So now that they have the duty support system, you're able to get in with NPCs, and in some ways I actually prefer duty support to playing with other players, only because you're now going into the dungeon with actual story-relevant NPCs with story-relevant, like, dialogue, instead of just 3 random people that technically don't exist in the story, and they just explain away by, like, saying, oh, you brought some friends, and then, you know, they don't ever get mentioned again. So I actually really like the duty support system. In terms of narrative, I think it's a really good thing to have. But in terms of convenience, it is supremely useful for someone like me. Because, I mean, I don't really have that long to play. So, like, if you have 2 hours to play every night, and you have to wait 30 of those minutes just in a queue, and you're, like, standing there just, like, doing random things, it's not super fun. So I think the duty support is going to make it a lot more fun. Oh, hey, so something that I've noticed recently, every single time that I go to stream on Twitch, I get people in the chat, which is great for engagement. But it is a little unusual because they all start the same way, right? They're super interested in the channel. They're interested in what you're playing. They ask questions, they engage, and then they're like, "Hey, buy some art from me for your channel." Which I'm not necessarily against advertising like that, but it seems to happen a lot. Did you guys run into anything like that when you first started? Nine out of 10 of those are bots. Yeah, probably, right? Well, I could probably see the ones that, like, jump in and do, like, one message, but, like, they're reacting to, like, what's going on in the stream. Or at least the ones that I've run into, anyway. Surely surely bots are not that advanced that they can do, like, machine vision and react to what you're doing and saying on stream. Surely, right? I actually engaged with a couple of them and looked at their art. Assuming that it's legit, some of the art was actually pretty good. Some aren't credit where it's due, but it's a lot of the ones that I've encountered are bots or scams. Yeah, I kind of figured that they were scams. You know, I was still nice and cordial, but, yeah. I will eventually find an artist that I really want to do the channel, like, art. I don't know what the branding is going to look like yet. So I'm hesitant to even really talk to anybody, because what I don't want to do is, like, lead someone on. You know, like, oh, hey, they're thinking, oh, hey, I'm gonna get a commission out of this guy. Like, no, maybe not. Check out Winter. I did. I actually really, really like his stuff. I looked at his Twitter, and honestly, I think that he could probably get what I want done, but I don't really know exactly what I want yet. Like, obviously my name is Fire and Ice, right? So I probably want to do a red and blue scheme, which would make sense. But outside of that, I'm not sure exactly what it might look like yet. And I don't want to give somebody, like, a really, really vague direction when it comes to the art. Especially when it comes to, like, you know, the profile image and the banner and stuff like that. Yeah, I was checking out your channel art. I really like it. But you probably had a pretty clear vision, right, when you went to go do your art? Did he do your model? I'm not sure. To be honest, Winter helped me brainstorm very basic ideas. Well, that's also probably because you're good friends with him already. I guess mine would be a more transactional relationship. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen those bright red ones yet. Oh, I guess I've only got one more level. Okay. I'll do that, and then I'm just gonna go clean out my inventory in town real quick. He didn't do the model, it was pre-bought, and then someone textured it. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember. I know that you told me at one time, but I have terrible memory. Does Winter stream at all? Does he do, like, art streams? Is that a thing? Is there even a site that's dedicated for somebody to do art streams anymore? I thought there was at one time. Oh, yes, that's right. How could I forget? He streams art on... Oh, shit, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Picardo? Something like that. I have heard of it, but I don't know that I've ever said the name out loud. Come on, we're almost there. 80%. Probably go do Zakboom after this. I think I should have enough range for that. 8,000, methinks, should be okay. I should probably be assigning these skills. I'll do that once I get into town. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, there we go. Let's go jump into Genesis. Then we're gonna go dump a bunch of stuff. Alright. I'm sure some of this stuff is better than what I've got, but I'm leveling up so fast it doesn't even matter. I'm not gonna sell the weapon, though. Alright, so I imagine this is better. Yeah, mildly. Let's do this. Let's just add a bit more weapon attack. Wait, this does add magic weapon attack, right? Yeah, okay. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's go and do all this. Let's see. Duration. Okay, that's pretty good. Put you up here on, you can go there for now. So, slams it down. Alright, let's grab that. I need more AoE. Fly support allies in danger. Okay, so I don't need to focus on that. Purifies. Oh, okay, so I could just do Cure All, I suppose. That's actually super useful in a party. Okay, so that's just another passive, and there. Oh, knockback resistance. There we go. I need to put all the points into that, because that's going to make my life so much easier. And then we'll do that, and then we'll just put the rest of them into our main attack skill. And then probably just here so we can get some more passives. Oh, am I still missing? Oh, I have one more. Let's see. Do I need to clean this out yet? No, not yet. What do I need right now? I don't think I need the XP, because I think, yeah, I still got a couple. Alright, back to guide content. Oh well, actually, let me just review this. Let's go see if we can fight Easy Zakboom. I'm pretty sure that we can. Let's see if this is a disaster or not. Oh yeah. I'm gonna wipe the floor with this dude. Okay, cool. Yeah, the Legion stuff makes you really, really strong at a really, really low level. Alright, so we are now 70, so we should probably go to one of the Orbis areas here. Probably Cloud Park? Let's go see. What the? These guys are new. Surely it must be part of the newer quest. Oh yeah, let me pop this. So this would have been one of the original tracks. I don't like the layout of this map very much. Let me go check out the other one. But yeah, these Orbis tracks would have been... Yeah, this map is much better. One of the originals. So Orbis wasn't available in the beta, but like starting in like version 1 or 2, it was. And if you go and take a listen to the orchestra concert for MapleStory, this is like the third or fourth song that they play. Oh, shit. There was already somebody on this channel. Oops. It looks like they're not actually doing anything? Are they just AFK? I couldn't even see their little player dot on the map because they happen to be standing next to one of the portals. Well, I don't want to be a dick, so I'll just change channels. Most people wouldn't. Yeah, okay, nobody's been here in a while, because it's got the boss curse. So this one should be safe. I think that also tells me that it's burning is 100%, so it gives you more XP anyway. Oh, right, I need to test this out. So how does this work? Okay, so there is a cooldown on that skill, but it does offer some permanent AoE, well, timed AoE on the map, I should say. I wonder for how long. It probably would say in the tooltip. Let's see. For 30 seconds, wow, that's actually pretty good. That kind of reminds me of some of the Kana skills, which is like the best mobber in the game. Actually, I'm just going to do that again right there. Oh, I picked up another follower. Was that you, Rowan? Yeah, it was. Okay. The the requirements for getting like, shoot, what do they call it? Partner? No, it's not partner. Affiliate? Maybe that's what it is? On Twitch is like really low. I feel like with just a couple of weeks of doing this on a somewhat popular game, you could probably amass 50 followers and do 7 streams and blah 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 blah. All of their other pretty low requirements. Partner, then affiliate. Oh, okay. Yeah, MapleStory is a pretty interesting category. There's actually a few thousand people that watch it at any one time, but there's not that many streamers, maybe 20 or 30 at a time, that are even streaming it. So I hope that translates into more random viewers coming on. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but I love this game, so I was going to play it regardless, and that just happened to be a happy accident. I really need to look into this. Oops. Niche games attract their community. Yeah, thank God, too. And this certainly is. It used to be a lot more popular. Back in the day, this had numbers that were rivaling even WoW. But that was for a very short period in about 2006 or 2007. There were a lot of people playing back then. Hell, they even had commercials on like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon and stuff back then. Which is how... Actually, no, I found out through a friend originally, and then we saw the commercials on TV. I don't remember how he found out, but we ended up playing together. That was like in version like 40-something. That was before most of the big bosses were in the game. It was a very different time back then. But, I mean, fundamentally, the game is still the same as it ever was. A lot of the maps are different, but, like, all these NPCs, these guys are, like, 20 years old, easily. All the damage numbers, stuff like that. A lot of the assets are. One of the problems with that is, I don't know if you can see this on stream, probably not, because the bitrate simply isn't high enough to notice. But, like, on the background, you'll see that there are some areas that have, like, scan lines, and there's some areas that don't. And, like, there's some clipping part of the 2D assets on some parts, especially in the backgrounds. It's really, really noticeable. That's just because, like, everything was so low resolution when they created the assets that when, like, now you're stretching it to 1440p, when it was designed to run at 800 by 600. You know, you get some of that. And they're just now starting to add, like, higher resolution support. And in fact, I'm playing the game at 1440p right now, but up until a couple of months ago, that wasn't even an option. Like, they had 1080p in beta for years. And then they finally figured out how to upgrade the game to 64-bit, because it was 32-bit forever and ever. And then they finally figured out how to do the image scaling stuff, which I believe I'm using Nearest Neighbor at the moment. And it works pretty good. The image is a little soft still. I wish it was a little sharper, which they could if they had improved their image scaling technology, but I don't think they're quite there yet. The interface is significantly sharper than the actual like game graphics. But in motion, you can't tell. It's only when you're like sat in town and like actually paying attention. These guys even been dropping gear? I guess there's a couple. Back in the day, the main progression here was Meso, so their in-game currency. You go around and collect Meso and buy things from the store, items and gear and things of that nature, because the drop rates for everything was so low back then. I don't really understand what the design idea behind that was, but like you'd find a piece of gear like maybe once every couple of hours. And then, most oftentimes, it wasn't for the class that you were playing. So you'd have to go and, like, merchant that, and they still don't have a proper, like, marketing system. They do in the, what do they call the interactive servers? Like the pay-to-win servers, I guess you could call them. But here, there's no trading at all. But, of course, you can only pick up gear that is for your class anyway. Also, the drop rates are quite a bit different these days. I feel like they took a lot of cues from private servers back in the day when they redid a lot of the balancing. Because I remember it used to take a very long time just to get to level 30. Although back then, most of the game content was between like level 20 and like level 120. Now most of the game content is 200 plus. Like, it's almost all endgame content now, which I guess for a mature MMO that makes sense. But it also invalidates most earlier game content, which, you know, games like WoW have that problem. Games like MapleStory have that problem. But, man, there's a lot of MMOs that don't have that problem. 14 is a really good example of that, where they did a super good job of making sure all the shit that you did at the beginning of the game, you can still do at the end of the game, and it's at least worth your time. Like, the roulette system, I think, is a really good system. And, who else did it really, really well? Old school RuneScape did it really, really well, actually, I think. Because there's a lot of things that are just commodity goods that you can make really early in the game that are still super valuable later on. Alright, let me actually assign these stats. I'm just gonna go for passives at the moment. Let's do this. That way I can just increase my range. Oh yeah, like doubled. I was considering doing like a dedicated MapleStory video on my channel, but I'm not really sure exactly how I'd even structure something like that. Kind of just like a retrospective from my own, you know, personal experience. It seems like there's a couple of somewhat big MapleStory creators that have come up recently. It's kind of a bit of a resurgence. I feel like Nexon is going to get pressured into doing an old school, like, RuneScape style, old school MapleStory server eventually. Because they've pretty much caved to the wants of the community recently. They got, like, this new community manager, Inkwell, who's part of, like, this big Go West event. And, I guess he's been listening to the players more recently, and there have been several quality of life changes been implemented. Overall, though, Nexon's a really weird company. They, they kind of do what they want, and, you take what they put out, because they're Nexon, and they do whatever the fuck they want. Gotta be honest, I never played MapleStory. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, most people haven't. Like I said, you know, this game boomed back in like 2006, 2007, got really, really big, but, I mean, it dropped off pretty quick. They tried to do this whole Big Bang event where, and it's funny too, because it was right around the time that WoW was doing Cataclysm, right? And that was the whole idea behind doing the Big Bang, was to follow WoW's idea behind big structured changes to the formula. And it just didn't work out in their favor. You know, much like the evolution of combat in RuneScape, which is now just like a friggin' case study on what not to do in an MMO. They kind of just ruined their player base by doing that. Because, you know, people, the vast majority of their players at the time came for one thing. They changed all of those things, and then suddenly they don't have any players. But MapleStory is not necessarily a game that I recommend to most people. It's got a lot of very weird mechanics. It is very much a Korean MMO in that it has all of the tropes. These guys pretty much laid the groundwork for other Korean MMOs to come in and kind of do the pay-to-win thing, do the gambling progression scheme, to do the boom items. Yeah, MapleStory was the one who pioneered that one. Everybody's favorite mechanic that if your upgrade fails, it just destroys your item, which is super fun. Like, rolling for stats. Yeah, they invented that. So they have kind of a storied history that very much leaked into other games. It's incredibly historic, but Yeah, I feel like there are other Korean MMOs that have done their systems better. Black Desert, I think, is a good example. Lost Ark is a really good example. What was one that I played recently? Blade and Soul was actually quite good. Their main competitor, NCSoft. Oh, what are you complaining about? Oh, do I need to go do something else for the quest? Oh, jeez. Kamaji, what are you doing? Kamaji, did you find something? What you got there, honey? I think Kamaji found a bug. Can't tell, though. Probably killed it. No, never heard of her. Well, a rookie bowman shot wide and accidentally hit me in the wing. Oh my god, what the hell? Lady Athenia helped patch me up. Athena. Whoops. Wait, yeah, okay. This game has a tendency to take, like, traditional names from mythology and then just add syllables to them. Don't worry, it healed a long time ago. Anyway, I want to say hi to her. You want to come with me? Traveling all over the place is a great way to gain experience. Why did you change your view model? Sure, why not? I guess this is required story content. This game is all over the place in terms of, like, there are some classes that do have a ton of required story content, and then there are classes that have no story content at all. Some of it is voice acted, most of it is not. It's kind of all over the place. Ah, it's you. As if you were expecting me. Looks like your wing is healed nicely. Thanks to you. Well, it was my student who shot you. Treating the wound was the least that I could do. Now, a question for your friend here. Nice to meet you. I'm Lynn. Likewise. Alright, so... Oh, I can tell you my name now. I'm Penny. Penny. That's a good name. You look nervous. Is there a problem? What do you know about the alliance against the Black Mage, the enemy of the Maple World? Ah, okay, so this is how they're going to tie it into the actual overarching story of the rest of... Okay, that makes sense now. You look like it's your first time hearing about it. A lot of people support the alliance already, but it does need more help. Is there anything we can help with? We'd be happy to join, right, Penny? What? Am I going to say no? Of course we're happy to join. You're as cheerful as ever, Penny. Thank you. I'll send a message to Avery ahead of you. Or Every... whatever. Let's see. It's a rev. That's what it is. I'm saying it backwards. How could an island be up in the sky? No, like, seriously, how? Do you want to go now, Lynn? I can follow you straight there. Oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna go talk to... what's her name with her big-ass, fluffy, feather dragon? Who is that? Somehow I have this familiar feeling. Oh, you're awake. You must be the forest child. You know me? Live as long as I have, and you'll know almost everything, whether you wish to or not. Which is not to imply anything about you, of course. But never mind all that. I am Shin Su. The Empress will be here soon. Are you Lynn? I've heard many stories about you. I am Cygnus, the Emperor of Areb. I hear you've asked to join the Alliance. Thank you, but before that, I must tell you. Have you ever heard of the Black Mage? No. He is an evil transcendent who destroyed the Maple World hundreds of years ago. Great heroes and a multitude of their supporters risked their lives to stand up to him. But even together, they couldn't kill him. The best they could do was seal him away. And now, the seal has been undone, and perhaps you can sense it. His followers are on the move. The danger is close, closer than most people know. Under my banner, the Cygnus Knights are working against him, but our numbers are too few. Thus, we search for those with strength, courage, and righteousness in their hearts. The journey might not be easy. It's been a very long road for all of us since before the Maple Alliance came to be. But I can say with certainty, if you support us, then I, the Knights, and the Maple Alliance will always be there to assist you, Lynn. Whatever I can help with, I'll do it. I should really get another camera, because Kamaji has decided to join me in his cat bed on the left side of my desk. And he is very, very cute. Maybe what I'll do is eventually I'll just upgrade my main camera, and then I'll just use this one that I've got now as a cat cam. I feel like that would be very popular. And so, Lynn, I ask you, will you please lend your aid in our Alliance of Heroes? Boy, I'm having a really hard time reading. This is a special power, and a medal proving your membership in the Alliance. May peace come to the Maple World. Welcome to the birth of the Alliance. Alright. The leaders of the Maple World gathered. Okay. So here's all the explorers, all the Cygnus Knights, all of the resistance, I think? And... okay. The Continental Conference was a complete success. The Maple Alliance has been formed, and the heroes across all of Maple World will join to fight. Oh, wow. Look, everybody's here. So these are all of the, like, main story quest NPCs for maybe not all classes, but a good chunk. What a wonderful day. But the real fight has yet to begin. We must put aside our understandings and work together to save our lands. Okay. Oh, hey, that's cool. I've never seen that icon before. Oh, okay. So I'm not level 120. Is that it? It's not super obvious. Alright, I guess I'm gonna start putting points into that. Oops. Yeah, sometimes the story content in these games is, obtuse at best. Yeah. What level am I? 75? Okay, so I'm still gonna have to be here, and then I can move on to probably... none of these are particularly good. I might have to go somewhere else. But regardless, let me check OBS real quick. Okay, we're still good. Going to have to... oh, yeah, let me open these. What did I get? Oh, that's actually a good drop. Consolidate that. What else did I get? Yeah, I'd much rather have this. Oh, actually, that's decent. No, these are better. Let's sort by type and then consolidate. So let's see. Yeah, okay, we're doing pretty well so far. Alright, let's change channel. I don't see anyone on this channel. I think we're alright. What's my damage range? Alright, so we're above 10k now. That's good. saw that Thor, Pirate Software, has got a dedicated ferret channel on Twitch, and there there are a lot of people watching his ferrets at any one time. He's got like a whole room set up for him, and like this wide-angle camera that captures the whole room, and there's like 10 of them that are running around. So, being able to monetize your pets seems to be a seems to be popular, and maybe even somewhat effective. Actually, speaking of Rowan, were you guys able to bring over your cats yet? I didn't see them when I was over at the at your place earlier. Oh man. Well, I will have to see them next time. The cute little babies. Let's see. Oh. You know, for being toggleable skills, these, they seem to disappear quite frequently. Be mildly annoying. Oh, I should probably pop another one of these. I don't want to be here all day. Let's see if I can... I thought I already claimed this for today. Oh, actually, yeah, I guess it is about that time, because they have a different, yeah, the server time is very, very different. I think it's based on whatever Korean time is, so it must have just rolled over. Getting close. We're gonna move on from this area. There we go. Probably just gonna follow the guide, though. Looks like we picked up at least one more viewer. Welcome. Today we're just going to be doing some basic Legion grinding. I haven't played Lynn yet, so just need to get my Legion up. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, this is a super casual stream. Just now getting back into MapleStory after a while, so I figured I probably should focus on doing Legion before I get too much into the, like, trying to do main boss, like, muling stuffs. I'm not so much into doing the side contents, like the minigames and whatnot for the bounty and Inferno Wolf and stuff. Like, you lose your spot doing it that way. Three times? What? Is it really that much? Oh, this is interesting. I didn't realize that those brothers had a sister. Alright. I don't really like the minigame content all that much. Oops. There we go. Yeah, not as much XP as I would like. Yeah, it is decent. I was just talking to my friend here about old school MapleStory. I used to play back in mostly version 55. Is probably where I put my most hours into. Used to do high-end content back then, and I don't know, once Big Bang came out, I kind of just dropped off from playing. Picked it up a couple of times over the years, but haven't ever really put a whole lot of time into it. Not like I used to, anyway. Played quite a bit on private servers for a time. Actually, I think I'd probably like to do that again, at least for the older versions. Really wish they'd put out some kind of old-school MapleStory server. Chronos. I should probably put that in the title. Yeah, I've been playing on Chronos for a while. I guess it was called Reboot previously. You know, I don't really like that they put another server. I kind of wish they just made more channels. I mean, I get why they did it, but I would personally just prefer more channels than more servers. Like, splitting up the community like that, which is already pretty small, I don't think is super fantastic. Oh, I already leveled up and I didn't even notice. I'll just wait till the next one. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point anyway. We're already one-hitting absolutely everything. So, worst day, tell me, when did you start playing MapleStory, or do you play MapleStory? Oh, sweet. What's your favorite class so far? Gotcha, alright. Started last year, but quit around Nitro, and then came back the day before Dreamer started. Favorite class right now is my main Buccaneer. Ah, yeah. Man, I remember when all the pirate class, well, the very first pirate class came out. Was Buccaneer, was that second or third? Or was that fourth job back then? I don't even remember. For the one existing pirate class. So have you been able to do any of the the late game content yet? Like for instance, I don't know, like Dark Mage or any of the Chaos versions of the existing bosses, things like that. What are you? Oh, right. I can only do 5% on Sea Gloom. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it's really hard to progress for the later stage stuff. Like, I feel like you have to get super, super lucky with your cubing on some decent Fafnir gear to be able to do that. But I haven't even been able to do Chaos Root Abyss, so at least not on my own, anyway. So that's kind of annoying. I really like, though, that they're doing these hyper-burning events where they basically just hand out Fafnir for like 3 months, which is super, super nice. Makes things a lot easier. I did my hyper-burning on my Mercedes because I wanted to try out the new, like, remastered class thing, which I ended up liking it quite a bit. Have you done a hyper-burning character this season? Oh, I should probably distribute these. I'm getting a bit distracted. It doesn't really matter right now. I'll just put them in whatever. I've heard that you can get other people to carry you through some of the higher end content early so that you can get good gear on your main. I've never done that, though. You have an experience with that, Worst Day? I mostly just play solo myself. Struggles and carries are fine. I've never done it personally, but it is a thing. Oops. I really enjoyed the last event, Go West. Did it just end, or is it still going on? I think it just ended. That was really weird, because it started out as like their own thing, and then like toward the end, it was suddenly a Daft Punk event. I thought that was kind of a strange transition. Oh, it is still going on. Okay. Yeah, I didn't bother to check on this character. Just started up for the stream. I just started streaming, so I figured this would be a good opportunity to kind of like give myself some focus. Like, okay, I'm gonna work on Legion. I'm gonna get that up to what's the max, like 8K or something like that. Maybe not all the way to the max before I start doing other content, but I figured I might at least get some of the core characters up so that I can get, you know, their link skills, things that like that, make it a lot easier to boss. Let's take a look-see. Well, I don't actually have my schedule posted right now, but for reference, the schedule is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is going to be from 8 p.m. To 10 p.m. Eastern, and then Sundays are going to be 6 to 10 Eastern. I'm so new at this, though, I still haven't even posted that schedule on Twitch, and in fact, I only decided that I was going to do that earlier today. Probably going to be streaming quite a bit of MapleStory, but you're definitely gonna see other games here. other PC games, but you're likely also going to see PlayStation games. I still don't quite have that set up yet, but in the future I will. Likely will stream things like big in MMOs, so you'll see like Final Fantasy XIV, things of that nature. Oh, cool. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So, yeah, like I was saying, like Final Fantasy XIV you're likely going to see, but you're probably going to see more obscure games as well. So, let me think. I really want to do, like, Neverwinter Nights or Baldur's Gate, but, excuse me, not Baldur's Gate 3, probably, like, the first two. I have a pretty strong bias toward some of the older games, hence why I'm playing MapleStory. Just because I played so much when I was younger. I really, really enjoyed it. Still really like it, just very, very different experience now. Although, I gotta say, having played both private servers and, you know, main GMS, there are a lot of features, there are a lot that have come over, like ideas from private servers that have come over to the main, like, GMS server, which is super, super nice. The accelerated progression makes things so much easier. Link skills are really, really cool. I like that a lot. Because back in the day, we didn't have anything like that. Unless you were playing on private servers, that is. Because they had the whole, like, rebirth mechanic. When you got to 200, you could reset back to level 1, and then keep your skills. So, kind of like Link skills. I thought that was pretty cool. And that was back in, like, version 55, so 2006? Or 7 or something like that? I think it was. I actually don't remember. That might have actually been later than that. Where did that elite spawn? Did I miss it? Oh, there you are. Didn't even notice. Oh, I think my equips are probably full. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go dump that. Alright, sweet. We're almost at 80, so we can move on. I'm not sure where I want to go from here. Probably just follow the guide. It's so much easier. Probably not going to focus on gear until I get to, like, Pencil Air or something like that. A couple of times. Steps. Okay, cool. So, let's go back to Genesis real quick and just dump all this gear. I think, yeah, I do, because I did easy Zakum earlier. There we go. Alright, do I have... Let me sort this. Nope, I'm all out of my EXP scrolls, so let's go and grab at least one from here. Let's see. Here we go. I'll grab a... I don't know. Let's see. What time is it? It's already 8:30. I'm only going to 10. I'll just grab 2. Oh, I guess we'll just wait around 1 minute for the buff. Let's see, what's coming up next? So, I'm actually not sure which of these would be best. I guess we'll just try them all. Monster Park yesterday, the boxes give 2x coupons. Oh! Yeah, I haven't done Monster Park today. Oh, yes, that's right, I forgot. Yeah, 105. Aha, there's our buff. Okay, so I got the EXP buff. Sweet. Alright, let's go, usually these Ice Valley maps are not very good, but let me give it a try. Yeah, no, I don't like that layout at all. That layout seems much, much better. Okay. Probably, though, need to change channel so I'm not a dick. Okay, I think we're good here. So let's call forth, let's do that. There we go. Oh yeah, this map is gonna be way easier. Although, it seems like the spawn rate is pretty low. 10 to the Entertainer has more mobs. Okay. Let's see. Do I have a hyper teleport? No, I don't. Let me go grab one real quick. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Let's see, I believe it's under here? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we'll just do that. Alright, and let's see. Yeah. Ah, sweet. Yeah, we're gonna have to change channel. Let's assign these. That'll do. Alright, sweet. Oh yeah, there's way more mobs. Thank you very much for the advice. Oops, come on. Be right back. Alright, be in a bit. Oh yeah, this is way mo better. Hey, I should probably pop one of these Legion XP coupons, eh? Oh, where are you at? There we go. I'm not going to be grinding for Legion stuff, so I might as well be using the coins that they offer. Probably just put this down. Or maybe I should put it down on one of the top platforms? I'm not sure. I may have to take a break and go grab my iPad charger. Normally the battery is quite good enough to last the stream, but I didn't charge it beforehand, so might have to do that. Well, I don't know. I've only got an hour and a half left. It should be just enough, I think. Yeah, let's go and put this up here on this platform. Probably better that way anyway. Or maybe the other platform has more mobs. Alright, sweet. Yeah, this is going way faster. Probably remember to feed him. I'm likely gonna have to pick up a pet for this character. Since it's not hyper burning, it's probably gonna take me at least a little while to get to 200. He'll probably expire before then. And in fact, let me look at that now, before I forget. How much time do you have left on you? Yeah, 1 hour and 54 minutes. Won't expire before the end of the stream, but I'm definitely gonna have to get something for the next. This is so much more fun when you're dealing more damage. But the XP is really, really good. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna try putting it over here this time. I think this is better. Oh, whoops. Well, I feel like this character does a lot of damage, but it just might be the extra Legion stuff. So that's good. Did that? Yeah, okay. Probably going to upload this to YouTube later. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing proper YouTube videos. I probably should. I've got some ideas for stuff, but I don't know. I'm just not quite there yet, I don't think. I'd probably do this for a little while, and then move up. Or move on, move up. Something like that. Actually, I don't know. I was talking about this a little earlier, but probably doing like a retrospective from my own personal experience for this game probably would be pretty good, because you've got like the modern MapleStory stuff that I could talk about, but there's also like the old school stuff, which is kind of popping off on YouTube right now, especially with YouTubers like Togain. I think that might be cool to do. But have you ever done anything like that before? I don't know. It's probably a good, you know, good way to branch out. Oops. Oh, I gotta say, that is really handy for this particular minigame. How long does that last? That's pretty incredible. Okay, yeah, that's like almost the full duration. Well, that went pretty quick. I haven't played that one in a while. Let's see, what is your... Okay, so this is just reducing cooldown, which is super nice. I imagine at max level you'll be able to use it... Oops. There we go. I imagine at max level you'll be able to use it right as the effect ends. That would make most sense to me. I feel like that's... It casts a bit too far. I wish it was almost right at your feet. Or maybe I'm just doing it wrong, who knows. I'm blazing through the 80s. This did not take very long at all. Let's see, let's try that again. Okay, so I've still got a few more seconds left on that cooldown. Okay, so I guess it depends on if you're doing it on the same platform or not. Before I started back up playing on main servers, I actually did try some private servers previously. I think they had gotten shut down by now. It was a while ago. Some version 62 servers. And they were pretty fun to play on. They had some quality of life changes that I really liked. But man, I tell you what, going back to those versions, there's a lot of stuff that I'd forgotten about. Just like how obtuse some of the cache items were. Obviously free in the private servers. But like, even the hyper teleport rocks were different. Where you had to already know what the map name was and you could add 10 of them. And then you only got 10 charges. Like, there was no such thing as the unlimited teleport rock. All the maps were so much bigger back then, too. There was like this era of exploration. And that's something that I don't necessarily like about the newer version, is that like, nobody walks around the map anymore. Everyone teleports everywhere. It's almost as if you don't necessarily need these maps connected. Back in the day, you'd walk around and explore, and that was actually like a pretty big part of the game. I remember spending quite a bit of time just doing that. You just walk around and you see the sights. And there were some really big maps, and some really pretty maps too, that have been removed or otherwise changed. Some for the better, and some not so much. There's a lot of old school game design then, so like random pitfalls, things of that. Like, things to intentionally trick players who are not in the know. Intentionally trick new players. Which, I mean, it's funny when it happens to somebody else, it's not so funny when it happens to you, kind of thing. Whatever. I feel like they could probably do away with those kinds of things if they were to bring back a... Well, I don't know. I guess that's the argument that most of the old school and like vanilla WoW players had. You know, there's the no changes or some changes crowd. I feel like I'd be in the some changes camp on that one. Only because I've seen and played old school RuneScape so much, and that really goes to show what is possible when you do the some changes route. Also, the player voting is pretty unique for them, and I really like that. I would wonder if they would do something like that for MapleStory. Considering how much control Nexon likes to have, probably not. But, you know, one can hope. And it honestly doesn't seem like they're ever going to do it, but we can wait and see. Yeah, we are just flying for 80. My buddy Rowan's got me all paranoid that I've accidentally muted my mic. That is not the first time that I've done that. Can you tell I'm new? I think it's pretty easy. I wish the spawn rate on this map was a little higher. I mean, I say that, I'm flying through these levels, but still. Make it slightly more engaging. Oh, actually I was reading, in one of the patch notes, I can't remember if it was the most recent or one very recent patch note. I think actually it might have been a community post from Inkwell, but anyway, they were saying something to the effect of, so Kana originally was the only one that could increase spawn rates on maps, and I don't remember if that was removed or not. I don't think it was. Making, you know, Kana the best mobber in the game because she could literally have just more mobs on the map than anyone else by being her. But there was an item that did that was available for some time called the Frenzy Totem, and that is extremely valuable now. I don't know if it was ever available in Reboot. I can't remember. I mean, it'd be no point for it to be valuable in Reboot because you can't trade, so. But I've heard that they are potentially bringing that item back in some form to increase spawn rates, or maybe they were just going to increase spawn rates. I think I need to go back and read those patch notes again now that I think about it. Because that would fundamentally change the way that you're supposed to be doing these, like, grinding and mobbing. It would be super helpful for Legion. Maybe when Worst Day comes back, he could add some... Oh, there we go. Frenzy Totem was from the Marvel Machine Only regular server, and they murdered Kana before. Okay, yeah. I couldn't remember. It's been a while. Do you remember the post that I'm talking about? I remember them specifically mentioning Frenzy Totems, but I'm struggling to remember exactly what they said. Or maybe it was them removing them, like, just from everyone's inventory? Was that what it was? I can't remember. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. Yeah, I can't remember. I just happened to read it one day and... Yeah, we are flying through these levels. Already 89. Well, we'll be in here in just a second. There we go. Let's see what's coming up. Okay. Got about an hour and 10 minutes or so left in the stream. I think I could probably make 100 in that, right? I'd hope so, at least. Worst day, do you remember when the Temple of Time quest starts? Is it 120? Or is it 100? I think it's 120. Because I definitely want to do that one straight away so that we can get into Timeless River. Timeless River. I'm thinking of Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't know, but you can do it on your main, and it unlocks Pink Bean on all your characters. Really? I didn't know that. They also removed the Lotus and Damien prequest. I didn't know that either. What the hell? When did they do that? So I don't have to do the Temple of Time stuff anymore on all of my characters to get to the endgame stuffs? Oh. Let's see. One and done. Oh, sweet. Okay. I did not know that. That actually makes me feel a lot better, because that was a really long quest line, and it was really annoying to do it on every freaking character. Oh, right. I am not playing this very optimally. Well, bam. That's so weird that on some platforms it's like a little bit ahead of you, and on some it's right in front of you. So worst day, have you seen any of Togin's videos on old school MapleStory? Those are some of my favorites. He does a really, really good job of kind of chronicling all the history. Where he gets his information, I have no idea. Alright, so let's distribute all these stats. I've never seen that for any of the other classes. Oh, I think I've seen his videos, actually. Yeah, they're pretty popular. I feel like MapleStory, maybe not necessarily because of him individually, but like MapleStory in general, I feel like is kind of getting this little resurgence on YouTube, which is kind of nice. There's certainly more people watching now on Twitch than there have been in the past. I know that for sure. Era C2 is pretty good. E1. Let's just move here for the time being. It's on the same area you're in. Oh wait, so C2? Here's C1, here's C2. Let's give that a try. Oh, is there anyone here? Let me check before I think we're good. Authorized personnel is good too. Support on the C2 map. Yeah, I'll give this one a go. I appreciate your help, by the way. Very much open to taking advice. Like a yellow portal, no problem. So I imagine you've probably played... Oh, let me know if you need a carry or something. Oh, dude, I'd love a carry for Chaos Root Abyss, or... Root Abyss? Wait a minute. Yeah, Chaos Root Abyss. There we go. I couldn't remember. What's your range on your main? Probably something pretty crazy, eh? No clue, I'm not on it right now. Oh, okay. Gonna unlock after my 6th job on my Shadower. Oh, gotcha, okay. What's the highest level boss that you've done so far? I mean, I get carried at Damien and Lucid. Not that strong. Oh, okay. Who do you generally get carried by? Do you have, like, a group that you play with? Yeah, friends. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. I usually play solo, so... I just simply haven't had the opportunity. I don't know if I like this map that much. Like, all these low platforms are kind of a pain. I'm gonna go try the other. The authorized personnel. Yeah, I will. Actually, I'll do that right now. Oh, that's right. What is friends on the secondary? I forget. Is that even... Actually, I don't even see it. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't do Chaos Root a bit, yeah, so I'll hold on to it for whenever. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking to get, at least Fafnir for my stuff. I think I grinded for Sweetwater on a couple of characters, but I ended up not really liking them very much. Let's see. WXR. I think I spelled that correctly. Yeah, that's right. Sweet. Well, maybe we can play. Let me give this map a go and see how I like it. Yeah, I think I like this one more, just because there are fewer platforms to get stuck on as you're kind of just sweeping the map. I used to main a Luminous, but I don't know. I thought I was really going to like Luminous, so I set it up to be my main. And then there were several other classes that I ended up liking a lot more once they got updated. Bowmaster, once they did the whole Adventurers update, was pretty good. I really like that one a lot. I might be a little biased on that one, too. I remember playing Bowmaster back in the day, when there was only 4 classes to choose from. I totally forgot that you could do your flash jump while in this form. Or is that new? I don't remember you being able to do that. Also, what's with the potion now? Like, normally when you activate the rune, it would just make you big in this form. Alright, there we go. I still got 3 minutes left on my Legion ticket there. And it looks like the Go West buff is about to expire as well. Although... Didn't... Is it every half hour or is it every hour that they do the buffs in town? Because the giant size is useless in higher level areas. People just... Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. I just assumed it would do, like, max damage of whatever the creature's HP was, regardless of level, but I guess that's not the case. I guess it's probably just fixed, right? Like, fixed damage. Man, I wish the spawn rate in this room was a little higher. Nah, I mean, it's more efficient in higher level places to kill more mobs than using the giant potion. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I imagine by then, you know, being up in 5th or 6th job, you've got way better mobbing capabilities. Have you gotten any characters to 6th job yet? Because I have not. I played mostly before that was even out. Yeah, my Buccaneer. Okay, cool. How are you liking it? So, what are some of the bigger abilities that have changed for Buccaneer once you got into the 6th? Is it like a lot of AoE, or is it more like single target, or buffs, or... Sixth job is new and only came out last year, so there's a lot I don't know about. Yeah, I basically don't know anything about it, so... You might know a little bit more than I. But it's mostly enhancing 5th or 4th job skills. Oh, okay. Got it, so it's... I don't know, I feel like that might be a bit of a cop-out, right, for 6th job? Because 5th job was so different from 4th with the, like, being able to enhance ability, like, the new abilities and things like that. There's still a lot unlocked on it. Oh, okay. I mean, locked, sorry. Oh, gotcha, okay. You know, worst day, I gotta ask, just because I'm so new at this, streaming that is, what made you click on my stream? I know that there's not that many MapleStory streamers out there right now. There's like, what, 30 or 40 that are streaming right now? I'm just a little curious. I'm trying to figure out if I'm doing something right or doing something wrong. Probably do that. There we go. I'm not like that's gonna make a whole lot of difference anyway. I don't like watching the people with like 100 viewers plus personally. Yeah, I get that. You get to interact with people a lot more when there's far fewer viewers. So I can sympathize with that. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, I guess I can't really interact with that being such a low level yet. I'd eventually like to foster a little community here. I don't know, we'll see where it goes. I started streaming originally because right now I do, like, IT. But after working in IT for about 10 years, I've decided, or figured out, really, that I don't really like it all that much. So I decided, oh, hey, you know what? I'm just going to try a bunch of random things just to see what happens. And streaming and doing YouTube content, mostly streaming, was, you know, first thing to try, the lowest barrier to entry, just to see where it goes. So I appreciate you coming along the journey with me. Even if for only a very short time. Oh, let me pop another one of these. Probably should have bought 3. Yeah, hopefully I can get a, what do they call it? Me and Rowan were talking about it earlier. A partner or affiliate, I can't remember. I think he was telling me that it was, partner is the first one. Yeah, 90 is not going as fast as 80 was. Probably just because the spawn rate in this room is not as high. Did you find a main yet for Hyperburn? So, for my Hyperburn, I decided to go for the Mercedes this time. Because I wanted to try out the class revamp. It's fun. I really like the new movement stuff for Mercedes. Being, you know, just faster, longer jump, higher jump, things like that. But I haven't really figured out exactly what my main is going to be. I really, really like the Bowmaster, but I'm not sure exactly. He's my highest level character, 214 right now, which is not too terribly high. But I think what I'm going to do is focus on doing Legion first, so that I can try every class, and then I'll decide, oh, you know what, I'm going to, you know, this is going to be my main, once I've figured out really what I want. But in terms of the classes that I've tried so far, I think that the Mercedes Remaster and Bowmaster are my favorites so far. I haven't really played this Lynn character long enough to know whether or not I like it, but there are certain quirks about this particular class that I'm not super keen on. Her movement isn't great. It's a little low, a little limited. That probably... let's see. You've been doing Dreamcatcher. No, actually, I haven't been doing any of the event stuff. Mostly because I just got back into it, and so, like, when I say I just got back into it, like, this Lynn... let's see. Her movement is crazy, you gotta use the dashes with Lynn. So, I imagine... What is this? The sweep ability is what you're saying? Because, yeah, this is the first time I'm playing this character. And by coming back, I mean, like, literally, I started this character just the other day so I could start doing this on Twitch. Yeah, so the Lucid Happy Dream Space event thing, there's a blue bear there. Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. You get your character level 101, and then you do the Dreamcatcher from level 101 to 150. Oh, wow, okay. And then Growth Potion to 200. Oh! Alrighty then, I didn't know that. Interesting. Yeah, I will definitely do that when I get to 101. Thank you for telling me about that. I didn't actually know about that event. I should probably take some time after the stream to read up on the current event stuff. Because I didn't even bother. I just decided, hey, you know what? I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to jump in and start. Just do it instead of, you know, like, trying to do it perfectly, if that makes any sense. No problem. BRB, I got a call. Okay, cool. I'll see you in a bit. Well, I don't really want any dead air, so I guess I'll just talk about MapleStory. I remember an event back in the day where they were doing, I guess it was like their holiday event. I forget what they called it. I wonder if they still do that anymore. It's like a Christmas tree decorating event. That was pretty cool. Where you could get, where you could like place high value items in a map where they didn't despawn and you couldn't pick them up. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm struggling to remember what they called that. I don't think they do it anymore, though. Those were good times. Very different times. It's back when I played MapleStory basically just as a chat room. Back when MMOs were effectively just a chat room with a game attached to them. Very, very different time. It was back when, Horntail, I believe, yeah, had just gotten released and was the highest level boss that you could do. And it was tough. It was like a 45-minute fight, and they would send out, and I think they still do this, or maybe not, send out like a server-wide message to everybody saying that, you know, group so-and, like party so-and-so just defeated Horntail. I guess that would have been about the time that, I believe it was Fangblade was on top of the leaderboard. Him and Tiger, and I think that was after Curry is Hot got banned. Can't remember. Back in the height of the Dexless Assassin days. That was a really weird build. You'd see everybody running around in bathrobes. And they were hitting so much higher than everyone else because of this wacky build. Of course, damage numbers were much lower in that time, but like hitting in the thousands was pretty crazy. There was also a very strange bug from that time that I remember very clearly that didn't get patched for a while. So for the Bowman, once you got the level 110 gear, which was, I believe, the highest level gear at the time, the Bowman's gloves, the level 110 Bowman's gloves, were, I'm almost certain, categorized for warriors instead of archers. So if you were an archer, you couldn't actually equip your highest level gloves. I can't remember how long that was in the game for. It might have been just a couple of weeks, but that, I don't know, that, because I was level 110 at the time, and that really bugged me, that I had these gloves in my inventory, and I was just waiting for an update for them to be able to fix that. And I can't even remember how long that went on for. It was really annoying. You know, I don't know that I've ever heard anybody talk about that. Not even any of the old school MapleStory people did I ever hear them talk about that. And that seems like such a weird oversight on Nexon's part. Like, you'd think that, you know, new high-level gear would at least be properly implemented, but no such luck. All right, let's not forget about these. There we go. Ugh. I'm getting friggin' tired. Let's see. I guess we've got about 45 minutes left or so. Gotta read up on those patch notes. Man, that's really annoying that that's so inconsistent where that gets placed. I don't think they're going to have time to do the Lucid event. Probably plan for that tomorrow. Also, I guess I have to put my schedule up on Twitch as well. I should do that. Let's see what I got. Oh. Yeah, I guess this is... Oh, well, no. Is that... No? Oh, Cetra's full. There we go. That was weird. I was able to use that 3 times, but it said I only had 1. And now I'm just gonna fill up on these items. I guess I gotta go dump all this stuff. I'll do that when I get to 100, I think. I keep forgetting to put that down. How much time do I have left on my little snail buddy here? Hour and 12 minutes. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get something before tomorrow. I think I've got enough in the bank for that. NX Bank, that is. Now I'll look later. I guess they don't. I guess the buffs are every hour or so from the Go West event. I didn't see a banner come up. Or at least I missed it. I just picked up a weapon. Probably several. Yeah. Actually, let me look at the potential for this one real quick. Whatever. Is good enough. Oh, am I at the high enough level? Oh. I still need 2 levels for that. Oops. I think those earrings were better, but... meh. Not that big a deal. Man, I am getting tired. I don't have anything to talk about now. I guess this would be the first stream that I didn't have somebody come in to try and sell channel art to me, so that's kind of fun. Been a lot of those recently. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream MapleStory tomorrow. I may do TF2 tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. I guess on your schedule you can say what game you're going to play ahead of time. I guess I'll decide then. Hey Rowan, you still there? Hey, are you into those alien movies at all? Okay. Dude, Romulus was so good. We went and saw it in the theater on Saturday, and wow, it was absolutely killer. Really, really young cast, which I thought, I don't know, I didn't have very super high expectations going in, but they did a killer job. I highly recommend that you go see that one in the theater. It definitely deserves to be seen that way. The actor who plays Andy was far and away my favorite. He was so good. And just the effects and everything. Also, I gotta say, having now played Star Citizen and watching that movie, it is so, like, the influences are so obvious, and the ship design is so similar. that you're watching the movie and you're just like, it's so difficult not to draw comparisons. Just like, ah, shit, I hate this one. The way that they like do the elevators and everything. Man, I'm really bad at this. I don't play FPS games generally, can you tell? There we go. Yes, yes, give me my XP. I should be able to put some money into my PC in October. And when I do that, I should be able to stream Star Citizen, which I think would be pretty cool. Because talk about emergent gameplay. Yeah, I mean, we could do that, and then Apathetic Altruist can pull out the, what do you guys call it? The Hate Mobile? Is that what it is? The Hatred Mobile. Okay, cool. Level 100. Sweet. How much time do we have? Ooh, we've only got about 30 minutes. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do the Lucid event. The hammer, fuck yourself. How do you feel, Lynn? Different? I feel different. Me too. What about you? He probably feels the same. Now let's hurry up and go. Okay, I guess I have to do some story content now. Wait. Everybody stop. Hang on, what is it? Oh no, it's a purple floating symbol. Now. How ominous. The shadow of doubt. Eternal silence. I know that voice. Hey, Lynn. I'm fine. Start the battle with creatures of eternal rest. Oh. That sounds ominous. Do I... Okay, there we go. So yeah, Star Citizen would be super fun. I feel like we could stream that together and go out and just harass people. Actually, when is that big update supposed to come out? It's pretty soon, isn't it? Yeah, soon, trademark. Well, I've seen the in the Discord all of the Star Citizen news stuff recently, so it makes me think that maybe it would actually be sooner than later. Clear. That was really easy. I wish they'd make these things just a tad harder. So that's why the forest is sick. It's not because the forest master's asleep. That's just, what do you call that? A symptom! Let's do something about it. I think after Wave 3 is released to Alpha. Oh! Okay. Those things have been eating away at the forest this whole time. How did we not figure that out? I mean, I'm not that smart, but I was right there. How'd I miss it? Yeah, Pan, you could say that again. You didn't. I think those things have been messing with our memories. Ooh. Even if we did figure it out, we just forget it again. It's mostly my fault, the memories. Heh. I overlooked it because I remember more than you guys. Payon, is this going to be a problem?
Now is the time.
Oh boy, more voice acting.
When the shadow of doubt falls over the forest, eternal silence will come.
Hypno. Hypnos. Okay, your name is Hypnos, isn't it? No! You coward! Oh, the humanity! Yeah, I don't think a heal spell is gonna work here. It won't go away. Lynn, don't push yourself. I'll find a way to help, okay? Oh, it's so cute. Look how small. No, please!
I'm sorry for stepping off the path. For letting all of you down.
Why is the voice acting so inconsistent?
Everything that's happened, it's all my fault. If I'd known, if I'd listened.
And see, it just randomly stops. I should have been so much kinder.
I should have been so much kinder.
Oh, wait, is it just bugged?
There's no cheating time, is there? For all the healing I've done, there's no cure for this.
Easy, child. Breathe deeply.
You all had a tough go around this time, didn't you? Being stuck with some boring old backwoods healer. I didn't amount to much, did I?
Don't talk like that. You led a wonderful life. No one could ever disrespect it. Especially not you.
Gaia, let me ask you something.
Of course.
Gaia.
Aw, shit. Check it out.
Gaia.
Child, please, call my name again.
Gaia.
Yes.
I'm so sorry I'm late.
No need to apologize. I'm grateful to see you again. After all this time.
That's right.
Ah, how touching.
Your name was Gaia.
Pan.
What's going on? I called your name. Why are you still fading? Is it because of that curse? No! Gaia! Don't fall asleep! Open your eyes, please! No! This can't be right! This can't be happening! It isn't fair!
Life isn't fair, Lynn. In fact, it sucks. frequently. Hey, Lynn. I'm sorry for doubting you. I think it's time to tell the truth now. Should I take a minute to hear him out? Or hear him out?
I've known so many other versions of you. Some I miss, some not so much. But I shouldn't have judged you because of them. Whoever you are now, you're still our forest child.
What are you saying?
I'm saying someone has to do this.
Do what?
Do what? Payon, what? Oh no. Don't even think about it. Payon, no!
Don't give me that look. I'm just giving her back what I owe. Oh, don't worry. This body was never going to last forever. I'm just moving up the schedule. That's all. You always called me a healer. You saw something I didn't see in myself. And this is it.
Leon, no! I'm begging you.
Lynn, stay back! Payon, stop!
Will everybody just shut up and let me do this? I'm giving what I have to give. For the forest. For you. So you'd better remember this. One more thing. When she wakes up, tell her I was sorry.
Ah, no more wolf.
I'll tell her. And I will protect this forest with everything I have. You hear me?
Did that work? I'm going to assume yes, but he's still here. What was that? That wasn't very much of a sacrifice now, was it? Oh, okay. Drop. Whoops. Drop.
Wait. What's this feeling? I felt it before. It's the power I used to search for.
Okay, sweet. Fourth job. Better strike. Got roar, peck. Okay. Did I assign all these? No, I didn't. Put one in there. Let's see what else is there. Wow, that's pretty good. Put one in there for now. Yeah, and I guess final damage is probably a good thing to have as well early on. It's so much clearer now. I think I'm ready for this. Okay. I guess more story content.
Will you look for me in my next life? And the life after that? Didn't think I'd pass on with so many worries.
Of course, child. If I can't find you myself, the spirit guides will.
All these wrinkles, and I'm still a child to you.
You'll always be the forest's child.
I'm glad I could be that for you.
So many years you've lingered on, and still so unenlightened. Truth comes to the forest now, in all its darkness. And nothing can hold it back.
Oh shit, look at that.
Gaia. This was never meant to last.
That is a pretty cool design, I gotta say. I only remember the name, but there's something deeper in the back of my mind, something malicious. This has happened before. It tried to destroy the spring and hurt Gaia. I must have stopped it before, and I'll stop it again. Stay away from Gaia, Hypnos. Keep my name out of that filthy mouth. Those eyes, that look, even after so many eons, you're still disgusting. I should have sensed it in its rancid air. The source of rebirth was never the spring. It's the tree. The cycle breaks now. Lynn, get behind me. I feel this wretched tree and the insult the earth beneath it. Gaia, for disgracing the natural order and letting vermin run wild in the forest. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. You are a pushover. Well, maybe not. No, yeah, you were. Okay. So what happens now? Are we ready for the next step, whatever that is? I gotta say, this is pretty cool for a job advancement quest. You know, nobody has to say anything right now. Let's just try to keep it quiet for a minute. Gaia? Gaia? Are you okay? What's happening to you?
Oh, child, I have so many memories of you. Like the moment we first met. Your eyes were shining like stars, bright enough to light the forest on the darkest night. And your will, your spirit, it was all so radiant. The forest thrived because the trees and the creatures all knew they were safe in your hands. I knew your first body would wear out eventually. And I knew it could be a long wait before I saw you again. but I don't regret a moment of it. You were born into many different times and made many different choices. But I don't blame you for any of them. If not for you, everything I am would have stayed stagnant, and the forest would have suffered for it. But now, here we are. This moment of fate. And that is enough.
I can't let this happen. I can't.
Lynn,
There's gotta be something I can do. Isn't there? Some power or...
You have all the power you need. But this is nature and destiny. Samsara itself has passed on from us. I'm sorry.
Don't be. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of living forever.
Yeah.
I could use the... let's call it a vacation.
Penny, Sky Guardian, with all the time you have, fly free and see the world from its greatest heights.
You got it.
Oh, my brave spirit guides.
Hey, don't get sentimental on us.
Payon, Life Guardian. You asked me once how I could call you that when you had so much blood on your fangs. Do you remember? I didn't have an answer at the time. But now I understand. You stop aggression to protect the innocent. You are a guardian through and through. And Pan. My rock. My friend.
yeah,
They're just gonna stare at each other, or...
What am I going to do when I miss you?
It's only my body disappearing now. My soul will always stay by your side. Dry your tears, my child. One day in your far future, we will meet again. Until then, farewell, Lynn.
When you woke up, I thought we could finally be together again. But then, you gave me this place, your blessing, and just left. I can still feel your kiss, your embrace. I won't cry, Gaia. You wouldn't want me to. When I get to the end of the path, you'll be waiting for me there. I know it. That was really heartfelt, especially for this game. Well, there's work to be done. We ought to get back to it. Everyone alright? If you don't want to waste your life, or your last life, you better hurry. For the record, I have no regrets. I've gotten in touch with a lot of memories, a lot of past lives. But how am I still missing? How much am I still missing? I don't feel burdened or wronged to be the forest child. All I feel now is relief and sorrow for Gaia. Alright. I'm alright. I am. Me too. Hardly a tear between you three. Alright then. Gaia gave us life. Now let's go out and do something good with it. Wherever you go, I'll scout ahead and be your guide. This isn't the end of anything, it's a new start. Okay, cool. So that concludes the 4th job quest. Wow, that was really long. Oh, the heck? Why is there a storage keeper NPC here? Oh, well that's convenient. I'll just go back to Hennessy's, I guess. I'm gonna dump all my stuff. Oh, well, I guess I don't have any boss crystals right now, so there's no point in doing it here, but whatever. I'm looking forward to the Zeus Mark II and release of Pyro soon. Oh yeah, that'll be pretty cool. You'll have to show those to me when you finally get them. Oh, did they implement the, the new, personalized hangers yet? Is that a thing? Check this. Okay. I don't think I really have a choice here. Oh, that's fine. I'll just deal with that. Oh. You know? This is the one that should have been. And I just, yeah, I took her off. Let's assign members here. That is my bad. Yeah, I guess that'll have to do. Oops. I probably just increased my range a whole lot. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Oops. Oh well. Alright, well, it's not quite 10 o'clock yet. But I don't really have time to start the Lucid event. So I think I'm going to call it here. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate your time coming in and watching and spending this time with me today. So I will be on tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, and I'll be going till 10. Yeah, so I'm not sure what game I'm going to play yet. It'll likely be MapleStory, but I'm also considering doing TF2 tomorrow. And yeah, I guess that'll be it for tonight. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. So, bye now.